Grand Moff Tarkin, an ambitious, ruthless proponent of military power, Moff Tarkin became a favourite of the Emperor Palpatine and rose rapidly through the Imperial ranks. Hello and welcome to Centurion's Corner, and today we are reviewing another figure off the shelf, Grand Moff Tarkin, the legendary actor Peter Cushing. Now, I think when George Lucas got this guy, I don't know if he had him in mind that that's who he wanted to play, but what a great casting was Peter Cushing for Tarkin. Tarkin, he's walking around on set in his slippers off screen and even on screen. He just didn't want to wear these ugly boots. He just always wanted to wear his slippers. And, such an iconic character in the films, the way that he portrays over. He's just, even though he normally plays like Van Helsing alongside Count Dooku as Count Dracula, he always sort of plays kind of like sort of goodish kind of guy in the Hammer horror films. He did play a few off weird characters that, sort of strange doctors, normally like Frankenstein. But it was such a good sort of thing, just the way he kind of rolls his English accent and just the way that he talks down, it was done superbly. And when they brought him back out for Rogue One on the digital CGI background from that guy from Casualty, you kind of look at it, it's CGI, the guy died 20 odd years ago, but I think kudos to Disney, even just sort of like attempting to try their technology into the film, and it did work, and I think even if they tried it now, it'll look better because they've sort of progressed with that sort of younger in generation-y type thing. But trying to digitalize a person's face to be on a film and not like a CGI kind of cutscene in a game, I think they've done really well. But let's get on with the review. We'll go through his sculpt, articulation, and his accessories. And it won't take too long because this guy comes with nothing. Unfortunately, he just comes with his charming good looks, or charming to the last, shall we say. But absolutely brilliant. So we'll start with his accessories, which is the interrogator droid. So I suppose in a way it's kind of a bit of a two-pack, because they always seem to be putting the mouse droids and stuff into things, saying it's a four-pack and whatnot. But he comes with the interrogation droid, and it comes on this nice little nifty sort of transparent stand, and it's kind of like on a little ball joint just inside there. So you can, I suppose it is articulation in a way, but it can rock back and forth and whatnot, so I suppose it can look like it's going around corners or whatnot. But the detail on there is absolutely what it kind of was a kind of like a big black ball with injections and whatnot. And I suppose this is where the things that fall in line with, I think it's that 000, and then those other droids from Dr. Aphra. But for his one accessory, it's quite a heavy ball. It feels solid and stuff. So it's done well. And it just stands next to him, so you can see the height. And pretty cool. And with that, we'll go over his articulation. And as normal, most sort of these office characters, they kind of seem to be sharing the same kind of body, apart from the heads, obviously. But you can look left and right. You can look down. You can look up. Well, actually, not too much, actually. He's got his ab crunches sort of layer at the thing, but he's not as rigid as some of the other officers, especially like Krennic and Admiral Piet. They seem to be really rigid in the middle. His arm can come up here, and he can do a rotation, and he's got a rotation at the elbow, which comes to about a 90-degree bend. He's got rotation at the wrist, and it's on a hinge. And then down here, he's got his legs can come out this far. He's got a double jointed knee. He can kick forward that far, which is pretty good for his age. He can go back that far, and then also he's got a rocker and a pivot. And I can't remember if I've done his double jointed knee, but it's pretty good for articulation, especially for an officer and everything like that. But unfortunately, with going through like his accessories and his articulation, he doesn't come with any gun accessories, unfortunately, and he comes with an actual trigger figure, which is a bit annoying. I mean, I suppose he could like stroke Princess Leia's face as he does. He can't actually reach up to get to his chin, you know, as he normally strokes his chin. But I had a little play around and I played with a few other accessories, and you know, any kind of type of gun really, it will fit in. I mean, this one's a little bit smaller, but it fits in there, which is the first order little blaster. I did have the DL44, but I kind of misplaced it, but that fit well in his hand. But I kind of think he has the Imperial pistol really would really suit him, but again, I haven't got one of them. But he can have a blaster rifle, and that still fits in his hand just nice, so we can actually bring that up so we can actually get some sort of like sniping action, because I know the comics of Tarkin are actually kind of sort of like opened up on his character a bit, where he used to be like a hunter and he was like this really cool badass, and apparently underneath all his robes and stuff, well, under his officer jacket is completely covered in scars and stuff, where he got sent out to kill a wolf when he was young apparently. But with that, we can go over his sculpt, and what a fine sculpt it is really. I mean, to be honest, you can't really get the bottom half wrong. It's just an officer outfit. But we can have a good look at his face, and yeah, I mean, for a 6-inch, 20 pounds figure, you know, the Tarkin face there, it's done just right, I think. Sometimes I sort of look at it and I think, God, that really looks like Tarkin, and other times I sort of look at it and I think, I suppose it looks a bit more like the digital version of Tarkin. But yeah, just looking at it straight, I think the left side looks more like Tarkin than the right side, if that makes sense. Kind of looks like two people designed his face, but the printing and all that on there, and like the wrinkles in his face, you know, with his sort of drawn-in cheeks, and we've got his hair streaks down the back and to the other side as well. And then onto his actual costume. So we've got the insignia here, we've got these sort of bits here, and which apparently are keys, that I was told by Dave. He said that they had used in Rebels and they were used as key sort of things. So I thought that was kind of sort of another part of the badge, that they were insignias. So if you got like 4, you're pretty good. If you got 3, you're not so good, and whatnot. And we go down to his silver belt, and you got the leather sort of printing around on there, and also the texture all over the actual shirt as well. You can just see all the bobbles and the lining. And then going down to his boots and his legs, carrying on the same kind of details. And he's just got these glossy boots. And then just underneath up here, you put up his little flap, and yeah, it just carries on the same sort of trousers, and at the top as well. Unfortunately, there's no holster. Yeah, there's no gun or anything like that with old Tarkin, but he doesn't use it in the film, I suppose. And he comes with the interrogation droid that he wasn't near. It was with Vader, but nonetheless, it finished off that A New Hope shelf, especially with that droid. And yeah, he looks awesome. So guys, that's another action figure off the shelf that I think definitely deserves a review, and I get a lot of people asking about Tarkin as well. So here he is, all for you guys. So guys, thanks again. Comment down below, hit subscribe, hit that thumbs up if you like. Follow me on Instagram, the link is in the bio. And I'll see you next time. Bye!